Been 3 days holed up in this cabin, making this the 4th night. Storm never letting up. Snow's piled halfway up the windows now, and the wind just keeps screaming. I've barely slept, and what shut-eye I manage I don't trust. That thing, whatever it is, comes every night, never the same twice. One night it was Bran, whimpering by the door like he was hurt. Another night, it sounded like Tallow, pleading for help from the tree line, like he was lost and afraid. And just last night, it was her, the Ojibwe woman. Her voice slipped through the shutters, soft and strange, speaking words I still don't understand, like she was trying to warn me, or beg. I ain't opened the door. I ain't slept much either. Food's gone. Last of the canned stuff got scraped out 2 days ago. I've been eating what was left of Bran's dog food, rinsed it down with snowmelt from the pan. There ain't much of that left now either. Firewood's getting low too. I stacked it high before the snow came, but the drifts got so bad I can't reach what's left outside without digging, and I ain't going out there. Not with that thing out there. Not when I keep hearing it call to me in voices that ain't its own. Broke down a chair in one of the shelves yesterday just to keep the fire alive. Feels like I'm tearing my own walls down to stay warm. I'm tired, cold, rifles still loaded, totems still here. Funny, I never was superstitious. Now I'm clutching a carved piece of wood like it's the only thing standing between me and whatever's out there. Don't remember drifting off. Eyes must have shut at some point while I sat upright with the rifle in my lap. Cold in my lungs and no light in the cabin. Fire's not out, but it's damn near. Just coals glowing faint in the hearth. No telling how much time's passed. It's still dark out. Wind screaming just the same. I toss a few more bits of broken wood into the fire, just enough to coax a little more life out of it. Next thing I knew, there was this soft sound, slow and persistent, threading its way into my ears like it had been there a while before I noticed. The sound keeps going, soft, barely there. A tapping, not at the door. I scan the walls, eyes sweeping every dark corner, listening close. For a second, I think maybe it's the roof again, until I catch the rhythm of it, faint and steady. Then I know. It's the window. I rise slow, rifle in one hand, the other gripping the totem without even thinking. The sound's steady now, just something scratching gentle against the glass, slow and deliberate. I get close, peer through the frost. It's there. Its face is pressed to the pane, eyes hollow and wide, skin stretched too tight over a skull that looks more like a deer or elk than anything human. Breath fogging the glass with every exhale. It don't move, just stares. Part of me wants to believe I'm dreaming, that the cold and hunger's got me seeing things, hearing things, that maybe I finally cracked. But deep down I know this is real. That face, those eyes, that thing ain't leaving. I don't move, don't breathe, just stare back at it, eyes locked. My fingers tighten round the rifle. I was about to raise it, finger near the trigger, but I stopped myself. One shot through that thin pane and I'd be giving it the one thing it somehow don't have yet, an opening. That glass might be all that's keeping it out. And I ain't about to shatter it and let in the snow, the wind, and whatever the hell that thing is. I take a step back, real slow, like a walking on thin ice with something heavy stalking beneath it. My boots don't make a sound. Cabin feels like it's holding its breath with me. Every board, every nail silent, and that thing, it's still just staring, not moving, not blinking. Just waiting on the other side of the glass like it's got all the time in the world. Soon as I'm clear of the window, I grab one of the old wool blankets, hang it up careful, like I'm trying not to provoke it. Don't matter if they're too thin or half moth-eaten, I just can't stand the thought of it looking in anymore. And I sure as hell don't want to see it. Hours pass, at least I think they do. Can't see the sky through the snow or the blankets, and there's still no sign of daylight. I keep watching the cracks between the boards, hoping for the faintest gray glow, but there's nothing, just black. Where's the damn sun? I've burned near everything I can tear down, the chair, shelves, even busted the whole damn table into pieces, just to keep the fire breathing, just to keep myself from freezing solid. There ain't much left, and whatever calm I had, it's gone with the wood. Feels like it's trying to break me down, slow and steady, and damned if it ain't starting to work. Feels like the only thing holding me together right now is this rifle, this totem, and the words I keep scratching down so I don't forget who I am. Just in case something happens to me, maybe these pages will be enough to warn whoever finds what's left. Warn them about the thing out there, the one that got the natives Bran and the one that's been haunting me every night. The one that's coming for me next. I'm freezing, can hardly feel my fingers, even with gloves on, and every breath I take hurts like ice cutting my lungs. Pretty sure it's been a day or two, maybe more. Hell, I don't even know anymore. Sun never came up, not even once. I've been watching the cracks between the boards, waiting for that little glow of dawn, but there's nothing. Just endless dark and snow slamming against the walls. Fire's almost out again. Wood's gone, except for splinters and scraps too small to do any good. Been debating burning the wooden totem, just to squeeze out a little more warmth. Stay alive a bit longer. But every time I hold it over the flame, something in me panics. Feels like this little chunk of carved wood might be the only thing left, standing between me and whatever's out there. Not to mention Bran's dog food is scraped clean from the bottom of the bag. I ain't proud, but it kept me breathing a bit longer. I know it's still out there messing with me. I can feel it, even if I can't hear it clear over the storm. Snow's roaring too loud, but I swear I feel footsteps circling the cabin, whispers in the wind. But each time I check, there's nothing there, just snow and shadow. Maybe I've lost it. It ain't logical, can't be nighttime for days on end. Can't be a snowstorm that never lets up, not even once. Maybe this is how it gets you, slow and sure, bending what's real until you can't trust your own senses. Voices in the wind start sounding like folks you knew. Shadows shifting just out of sight. Cabin starts feeling smaller, tighter, like it's breathing with you or against you. Ain't no warmth left, ain't no food left. Nothing but me, this rifle, and whatever's stalking outside. And it knows I ain't got much left in me. My breath clouds in front of me, hanging in the air like smoke from a dead fire. I sit still, bundled in every scrap I ain't burned, staring at the totem in my hand. Cold, just a splintered thing now, but I can't seem to let it go, like it's the last thread keeping me from unraveling completely. Then the voices start again, low at first, murmurs, like wind finding its way through chinks in the walls. But they grow, louder, more of them. Bran's barking, whining, like he's right outside the door. Tallow's voice, raspy, begging. The woman from the tribe humming that same low tune I barely remember. And others, more than I can name, whispering in Ojibwe, English, some in tongues I don't even know. All of it, At once, the storm outside roars, rattling the shutters and groaning through the cracks. The walls creak like they're bowing inward, like something's pressing from every side. I press the totem to my chest. Maybe it's helping. Maybe it's the only reason I'm still breathing, still sitting here. Maybe it's keeping the thing out. But what am I even saying? Like this chunk of wood's magic or something. Ain't felt warm in days. Ain't done a damn thing to stop what's outside. It's just a splintered thing I've wrapped my fear around, like it's supposed to mean something. Ain't protected me from nothing, just a hunk of wood I keep clutching like a damn fool. But I can't take the noise, the voices, the cold, the dark, the waiting. I scream, loud and hoarse, a man screaming just to drown out everything else, just to hear something that's his own. And then I throw it in. The totem hits the coals, cracks loud, catches quick. Flames crawl up its side and it curls like paper. And just like that, it all stops. The voices vanish, the wind dies. Even the fire don't crackle no more. Silence, so full it rings in my ears. I think maybe it's over. Maybe I was right to burn it. Maybe I made it through. I think. Bran? Holy Mother of God.